If you didn't manage to build a successful career in real life, well, maybe you can try building one here. It's probably not the best way to start a video, but this is a career mode in BeamNG.drive. So if you've been living under the rock and haven't heard about the career mode, you can already try it out in BeamNG, but I wouldn't exactly recommend it just yet. Why? Well, let's start from the very beginning. So when you enter the career mode, you are greeted with a tutorial where you learn how to drive, crash and repair cars. As a reward you get your first car. And of course you won't keep it long, because soon enough you want a better one. And that's where things start to get tricky. Right now the career mode is all about one thing: delivery. It explains all those recent updates where devs added new types of delivery trucks and all other related stuff. And you can't escape delivery grind, unfortunately, but how much you can actually earn from it? Well, just for an experiment I tried doing only delivery missions as efficient as I can for 10 minutes. So now let me show you how it turned out. So first of all we need to remember how much money we have at the beginning, and it's 2590 of this PM currency. After it I started doing delivery tasks. I've chosen to deliver to the eastern suburbs because it's the closest point to my location, so I took my first order and started driving as fast as I could, ignoring all traffic rules and safety of my car. And all others too. But anyways, I completed the first order, got some money and rushed back to take another order. When I came back I saw this guy staying just in the place where I needed to get a delivery job. Probably he also was a cargo driver, but I didn't really care about it, so I kindly asked him to move away. After taking my new task I rushed out, got my reaction time checked, also got my front right wheel damaged, so after it I started doing this weird movement every time. On the way back I tried flying, turned out pretty bad, I will be more careful next time. This guy already wasn't there, probably also when completing his tasks, so I quickly took another task and on my way got happy little accident, after which all stuff that I was delivering got perfectly mixed. And I got too many tasks there, so with the last one I was late and they paid me one, whatever this is. So I was a bit upset about it, but no worries, these 10 minutes are done and now we can see how much I earned. So at the beginning I had around 2590 and in the end I got this much. So if you want to buy a Brutal Bastion, earning in that way would take approximately 50 hours. Yes, that's very fun, and also now my car is a little bit broken. But it's not all bad news. There are a few other tasks where you can make some money, and they mostly involve racing. To be honest, I'm not much of a racing fan, but if that's the only way to earn money, what choice do I have? So after hours of suffering through races, I finally scratched out the first place, but I would still need to do around 20 more races to get any decent car. So besides racing there are 3 other kinds of tasks where you can earn some cash. First there's parking, which can be pretty frustrating, but also kind of fun. Then there is this random off-road task, which feels surprisingly easy and is actually a decent way to earn money. And finally there is a task that's pretty brutal. You have to shoot down these poor little cars, but it's fun. And by the way, replaying missions to earn money again isn't really an option, the payout is tiny. but it still plays better than the delivery missions. So we've covered the topic of making money, now let's talk about spending it. The first and most obvious option is to buy and upgrade your car. The less obvious but painfully real option, fines. Speeding, you get a fine. Going on a red light, also a fine. Or if you get even into a small accident, the repair bill alone could be the cost of a new car. Not ideal, right? And also about tuning. Yes, you can upgrade your car with new parts, but sometimes it's super expensive. Also, to be fair, sometimes that can make sense. But these paint job prices? Kind of weird. Even changing the color of your Toyota in real life isn't as expensive as it is in the game. And here is a kicker. Sometimes you have to repaint your car even if you didn't plan to. Because when you smash it up and repair it, the replaced parts come in this dull grey color and you have to repaint the whole thing to match. And yes, it's not free. What I'm saying is that the financial system definitely needs some work and hopefully it will be for the better. So that's the current situation in career mode, but I haven't touched on one major aspect, the map. It's the start of the show and you can definitely see the devs putting in a lot of work to add new locations to it. It's clear that they have big plans for career mode, but what's next? You've gotten all these delivery features, what's coming after that? Well, now we're entering the realm of speculation, but... First of all, I'm sure we will see something taxi related in future updates. That would be another way to make money. I'm not sure how they will implement it, but it seems like a promising direction. Will we see some car remasters? I would guess we might get a refresh for older models, especially those that already have taxi configurations. It would make sense. And speaking of taxis, let's not forget about buses. You see what I mean, right? I also think we will see something involving the police. Remember how if you're driving a police car, the game offers you suspects to chase and stop? That mechanic has been in the game for years, so why not make it part of a career mode? And you shouldn't even need to own a police car. After all, in real life people don't buy their own police cars to work as a police officer, right? And if you already have a police officer that drives super fast and a taxi driver that transports people, why not combine these two and receive an ambulance driver? It's also a very important job. We already have ambulance configurations in the game and it would be a cool way to put your driving skills to the test. But it's all minor add-ins that don't change the feeling of the game. So what would we as players like to see in the career mode? Now let's talk about what would make career mode really interesting and unforgettable. First up, racing missions and how it should be improved. There are plenty of races in career mode, but all they tell you is to do a certain number of laps back and forth, and that's just boring. Add a bit of a story and it could be much more engaging. For instance, you head out to work but forget your phone at home. When you arrive at work you realize it and rush back, grab your phone and head back to work again. The faster you make it, the less money your boss deducts from your pay. That, in my opinion, is how to create fun gameplay. Maybe at first it's interesting just to circle around the city, but over time it will get just boring. The storyline could be made even more engaging by connecting all these races into one big story, where something happens in the first race, and each following race builds on the consequences of that first event. I also think the game's interactivity could be enhanced by making players interact with the menus through an in-game font. This would be realistic and engaging, plus as you progress in career mode you could change your fonts for an extra fee. But these are just cosmetic nuances. What about something that would fundamentally change the game's feel? My first idea here is an online trade market. One of my best friends, Volgame, is one of the biggest config creators on the BeamNG's platform, so I know a bit about this topic and how many unique car configurations you can create. So why not make this a feature of a career mode? So players can create different configs and sell it to each other. Of course it's important to set price limits depending on the parts installed on the vehicle, but this could truly elevate career mode. You could still buy standard cars from the regular market, but if you want something insanely tuned, welcome to the online market. My next idea concerns used cars in the game. Right now in career mode you can only buy used cars, regardless of whether you are buying it from a dealer or a private seller. In the future, I think dealers should sell only new cars, while private sellers sell cheaper, used ones, but with a catch. As you know, parts in used cars are often worn out and some of them will likely need replacing. As my dad says, sometimes buying a used car will cost you 3 times its price in repairs. I think this feature should definitely be added to the game, as it would add a layer of excitement, or sadness, and realism to the car buying process. Also, currently in the game you pay a fixed price for each car repair after a crash, but even on that small display in the game we can see which parts of the car are damaged. So why not make it so that the repair cost varies depending on which parts are damaged and how badly. This is an essential feature and it should definitely be implemented in the career mode. Now here is my idea that would completely reshape career mode and make it something truly new. If you've ever played the game Mafia, you might have noticed that the cars evolve over time. This makes total sense as new technologies come along and new car models hit the market. I think something similar could work in career mode. BeamNG has a huge variety of cars, which could be roughly divided into historical periods. For example, you start your career in 1960s and everything is set to match that era. The cars, the city, the prices and so on. Time moves forward and it's now 2024, you are 85 years old, but still building your career. This time new cars would appear, the city would change, and new locations and job opportunities would emerge. And now probably the most important question. Honestly, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. Even without my wild ideas, this game mode still isn't ready. Sure, a lot of work has been done and plenty of new features have been added. I remember when I first played career mode it was barely different from the regular game. You could pick any car and crashes didn't affect you at all. A lot has improved since then, but it's still not enough. I can tell the BeamNG devs have big hopes for career mode and honestly, it would definitely give the game a whole new life. Tons of people would try out BeamNG just for the storyline, but with all the beautiful car crashes. So I think that devs would take another year or more to get it right. Career mode has ton of potential, and if it's done well and promoted right, it will be incredibly successful. So, fingers crossed. Well, that's the gist of the current career mode situation. We're waiting for more updates and we will see which of my predictions come true. And I've got plenty more ideas to make career mode better and better, so if you want to hear them, hit the like button to let me know. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and that was career mode in BeamNG.drive.